Well. I'm back. In case you guys don't know, people just tuning in to maybe to my channel for the first time or to this series, I've been extraordinarily busy these past few weeks, so I just decided to take a nice break. And I'm sure it won't be the end of it. I've got a trip, nice week-long trip, but that's a planned break, so yeah, I'll be talking about that a little bit closer to it. But yeah, anyway, lots to catch up on. 2 weeks worth. Anyway, we're back here in Journey to the Farlands in beta 1.7.3. I got everything working. Had some technical difficulty because I was. Oh, are we crafting? Oh, we're crafting stuff. I see. Oh boy. Okay. Anyway, welcome back to Journey to the Farlands, or if you're tuning in for the first time, welcome to Journey to the Farlands, where I'm walking to the Farlands, and yeah, we're just all the shenaniganry that going to the Farlands entails, which it seems to have warranted quite a lot of that shenaniganry. There's a lot of stuff that has happened in the series, and a lot that has happened outside now that a bit of time has passed. It's nice to return though. Now that summer's here, and that the kind of I'm out of the thick of it now. Next year should be a bit easier to figure out in terms of streaming and stuff. I might be a little bit slow to the uptake coming back, and I don't know. Like today, I probably could have streamed for a long time today, but I had other things I wanted to do instead. So yeah, that'll probably be what happens fairly often. But I think when I get back from my trip, I don't even know. I might even push it to later down the line, like the week I get back from my vacation, or even the week of the year anniversary, because I know for sure the week of like that week there, I want to definitely, if I'm not too busy with work, I want to kind of dedicate like almost a marathon kind of thing, not marathon, but like consistently long episodes to the series. I can even do that multiple times over the summer. It's not that big a deal if I decide to do it or not, depending on when and whatnot. But yeah. Yeah, I didn't have anything planned over the 2 weeks. Like I usually like record things in advance, but I uploaded all that and then I went on my break from like most Minecraft except Journey to the Farlands, and then it extended to this series once it was either do studying for exams or do actual work, like work, and not just schoolwork. So yeah, all that stuff kind of just compounded, and I was just like, we're just gonna focus on what I need to focus on, and I'll come back when I'm willing and have the time and room room in my brain for some Farlandsing. So we're back in the series, back on our journey to the 12.5 million block Farland distance. And to some, that may sound insane, and yes, it is insane. I don't know if I've fully even grasped that. I mean, we're almost a third of the way to the Farlands, so there's no point in quitting now. So, yeah, we're working our way over, and we'll be almost at a year, surprisingly. Just 2 months more. I passed, I think, 10 months. Cause yeah, July will be 11, and then August will be 12. So yeah, it's starting to add up. I think this last month was like the least efficient month in the history of the series, but I think I did good in what I did off stream, because I didn't really have time to stream. Yeah, I didn't even really have time to play games in general for a while there. But yeah, we're back. And I've got some plans, and other than just walking to the Farlands, which is just kind of always going to be here in some capacity. Kind of the big thing that is going to be changing is probably Hardcore Adventures in Minecraft Through Time. I'm not too sure what I want to do with them because it's been a long time. And I know I did the thing with Hardcore Adventures where I reset it, but I'm probably just going to discontinue that series since it's not a whole lot different from Java SMP. And speaking of Java SMP, I'll still be streaming that, but probably a little bit less frequently. So modern Minecraft will probably be less frequent. I mean, if you guys want any series or anything kind of on anything, then let me know. I did a bit of a Sims 2 series there for a bit. In that kind of lull I had between my start of my break for other series and, you know, kind of complete another break I took and the hiatus. So yeah, I'm not sure about that either. I might just start from scratch again and just go where I do what I want to do again. I could go back to Minecraft Through Time, or I could just start from scratch and do it. I've had some things I wanted to do differently with Minecraft Through Time. Like, I wanted to spend a bit more time dedicating myself to each version rather than just blitzing through it all in like one episode. It's not like the worst idea for like the really boring versions. Well, not really boring. None of them are really completely utterly boring. There's always stuff to do, but yeah, that's Minecraft Through Time. I'm not too sure what I'll do with that. I'll figure it out. I was gonna do an old Minecraft series with Devin, but we couldn't get that working. So we're just gonna probably do a Terraria series. So that'll be something new. I'm gonna be doing Terraria. That'll probably be a bit of a focus when at least it'll be uploaded. I don't even know the schedule because it'll just be basically with me and Devin are bored and want to play Terraria. So that could be once a week, maybe bi-weekly, who knows. So I'll probably throw in a new series or an old one like Minecraft Through Time. I'm not too sure. Or even Sims. I might even continue Sims. I've been playing some of that lately too. Just not the one it's not the neighborhood I made specifically for the channel. I was playing a different one. Oh, I need to get some wool. I've also, in taking my like hiatus almost, I guess, yeah, I guess it was pretty much a hiatus, like complete break, like from like streaming in general. I kind of noticed how little I care about my progress in Journey to the Farlands. Like, I'm kind of just very free flowing now. So that's probably why I'm not like ultra consistent. But I mean, that busyness was the main factor in that. But I think I might like start to like in terms of like recording coordinates and stuff. I might be a little bit more loose on that. I'm not too sure. I don't really feel the need to record coordinates, but I might still do it just for archiving. Although I don't know. I could also bring up the argument that I don't really need to know where I was on a specific day. Because if you were to ask me, I would know where I'd be on a specific day, like within the last 10 months, where I was on the series, coordinate-wise. But I don't know. It's kind of, I'm starting to kind of just get rid of the things that just don't work for me, and that's kind of something I'm like, why do I do that kind of thing? And same thing was for Hardcore Adventures. I was enjoying it, but I think there's a bit of a fundamental issue I have with modern Minecraft. I don't exactly know what it is, and I'm figuring it out in Java SMP right now. Of course, I'll still be playing that. I've built a starter base. I've kind of started from scratch again. Well, I've got my gear from before, but I decided to abandon the pirate ship for now. I'll go back to it later, I'm sure, to round it off. It's pretty good looking anyway, in its current state. Me and Brody kind of, because we had our base together there, and Brody's also decided to do the same thing and base up elsewhere, so we're gonna kind of move on from that area for a while. I've decided to go into the world of building small bases again, and then I'm kind of figuring that out. So yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm just trying to figure out how to just get myself invested back in. I gotta think through a bit. And it could possibly, I mean, just a hunch, could be due to my like dozens of iterations of Minecraft worlds I've played with friends over the last few years. I guess it was a little bit exhausting, and each one did end for a similar reason, or some ended completely like nicely. But anyway, I digress. I'll go back to this stuff, this journey to the Farlands and stuff. But yeah, episode 150. We're back, and yeah, what better an episode to come back with a commentary than 150? 150 of these things I've done. That's crazy. I don't even know how many more I'll have to make. I'll have to make a good handful, I'm sure. Yeah, I was having technical difficulties though at the beginning of the stream. Oh, Nilly, I thought I wouldn't have been able to stream Journey to the Farlands, like at least today. I was gonna just migrate the world over to another instance in multi-MC, which is the launcher I use for this. It's because my game's modded, quote unquote. It's just so I can have my skin and my cape, and the jitters aren't here. If you know what those are, what's it? I can't believe I've forgotten. Point precision. Anyway, yeah, jitters thing, visual bug thing in beta 1.7.3. For anyone who's curious, I'm kind of going from. I'm trying to keep it like continuous from where I left off, but also I know there's probably going to be a lot of new people showing up. I mean, there is constantly. A majority of them are introduced to me through no commentary videos, which, you know, it is what it is. I upload everything to make a complete archive of the series, and due to my frequency of uploading, I sometimes don't really I'm not really up to doing commentaries like on the daily, so. And it's also, I guess, it's also because I don't really have like an active chat or anything, so I just kind of go by the seat of my, was it seat of my pants? Is that the saying? But yeah, I kind of just wing it mostly. And I've been doing it for 150 episodes, so clearly it's not broken. Don't have to worry about fixing something that ain't broke. But yeah, maybe I could think out loud a little bit during the episode here on what I'm gonna do. I know Terraria will be a series, that'll be fun. I'll probably only have like one series, maybe have like one going weekly instead. Cause then I'll have time to actually edit it now, so I can actually make like one high quality edited video a week. Well, high quality in quotations. It's my definition of high quality, which is just like you basically cut out all my random ramblings that don't really mean much. I do that, but mostly it's just taking out like the pauses in the video. So yeah, I want to do one series like that. Terraria might be like that. I might just do it long form, and Java I'm not. So I kind of got a bunch, like 4 series is going right now. Well, one to be made in the first place, and I guess Sims, maybe 5 then. I don't know. So I got plenty of stuff I can do. And I do plan on doing spotlights, and maybe I might do a series on the universe sim when the full version releases, because I think that'll be a fun game to cover. Even as like a spotlight. I might do a full playthrough though, because I'm planning on doing another playthrough when that game comes out, so I could just stream it whenever that is in a few months. That could be a neat idea. And what else? I know Cities Skylines 2 is coming out in October. I think it was October, some like late this year. And I'll probably cover that because I love the first game. I might even cover that as well at some point. But Yeah, I really like the idea of the video game spotlights and things. But yeah, but yeah. Uh, hmm, Minecraft through time. I'm starting to warm up to the idea of restarting from scratch. We didn't even make it that far. We were in like alpha, or we just like crossed beta. I might just restart because it might be a bit easier. Or I could like, oh, you know what I could do? You guys let me know on this. I might do a series in release 1.0, hardcore in release 1.0. How does that sound? Because it kind of combines both ideas. I'm not too sure. Kind of both the hardcore and old Minecraft. I might even do like a survival island series. I don't know if that'd be any good though. I'm just trying to come up with ideas for like another series because I need like a main staple series. Like maybe this is that, but I need like a nice B story. Need I need you guys to be able to watch like a longer form, or not longer form, but like a longer series other than this. Hopefully that would be it. Oh, I'm trying to come up with ideas. So I really want to make something that gets me excited to film every week. Well, I'm wondering if I'll start filming this week. Well, if I come up with an idea by the time by the end of this week, I'll film it. How about that? And then I'll have it edited and uploaded whenever, because I don't really know when I'll uploads. I mean, I meant like filming once a week. I don't actually know when uploads will be. They'll probably be once a week as well, but I just don't know what day they'll be. It'll be purely based off when I'm editing and when I'm not doing the editing. All right, I remember. Also, the last thing I did before I went on break was I was like, I've added TBE to a bunch of video titles, and that means to be edited. I'm debating whether I'll actually go through them all. There's like 20 of them, I think. Or not 20. Well, maybe. I was going like Australian there for a second. Gosh. I was going Outback for a quick second. And I'm not a lick Australian, so yeah, that's fun. I never do accents like that unless it's British. I'm not even British either. Well, I'm like partially British. I'm mostly Scottish. Like British, I mean like like London, England, and all that ye old Shakespeare. And that probably sound very very interesting right now, but I assure you, I assure you, I don't know what I'm assuring you on, but I'm a good person. There we go. Maybe. That is for you to decide and me to just keep on filming my adventures. Tag along if you wish. I mean, there's still I mean that the thing I said way early in the series where I said, "Oh, I appreciate everyone who tags along for the series, even if it's just for like one episode or that kind of thing." I mean, I do. I value. Like if anyone takes any time out of their day to check out my series or even the channel, it's great. It is epic. It means that there is like at least someone out there who finds this interesting other than me. Well, I'm sure plenty do. I mean, I've seen that over my many months of filming and all that, and whatnot, and streaming and all that jazz. But at any rate, yeah. Long and short, lots has happened, but I'm still sticking to the old formula, even through that storm of exams. But at least I'm done high school technically. I'm coming back for one more quick like lap here, or lap semester, I guess. Technically not a full year. So I'm done high school, quote unquote. That's exciting. I haven't technically gotten a diploma or anything yet. I have to wait a little bit longer, another week or so, and there'll be like the whole shtick, a spiel. I'm sure most of you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so yeah, busy times, but good times. Yeah, about the whole old craft thing. Oh yeah, that was what the series was gonna be called before I canned it. I mean, it may come back. I just need to figure out how to actually run a bloody beta server. Because I got like the server jar working, and thought I had port forwarding, like an alternative to it, because my internet doesn't like port forwarding. So I figured out an alternative that people commonly use, and it was working for Java SCP, but I can't seem to get it working for old Minecraft. So that'll be drawing back to the drawing board for that. But at least you guys will get a Terraria series. I don't know if you guys would actually like that, but I'm sure if maybe. I guess I'll see with the numbers. See how many of you guys there still are, or how many of you guys remain after my drought of content. I should have just filmed like a joke video to upload during like a pre-recorded video to upload. Maybe I'll do that for when I go on my vacation. Oh, I could. You know what I could do? I could actually like pre-record stuff. I don't think I'd pre-record Journey to the Farlands. I mean, I could, I guess. It wouldn't be very interesting. It'd just be me filming like 7 1-hour-long videos. That's a lot of work of like no commentary or whatnot. So maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. I might just film like this new series I'm trying to figure out. This exciting new series. I mean, other than Terraria, because I don't really know. Like I said, I don't really know what's going on with that schedule-wise. So yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, I might just leave The Sims 2 Let's Play where it was. I don't know if I'll continue uploading episodes on it. If I go back to that specific neighborhood, I will. But I'm currently playing a neighborhood that has Pleasant View in it already. So I'll have to see. And in terms of like shows and stuff, I'm basically where I left off. I think I watched a few more shows during my absence. Like I was watching a lot of TV after I studied because I have a cutoff point. Like there's a point in the day where I kind of just I'm like, that's it. I'm not studying anymore, and that's a good thing. Good thing to note for you youngins out there. There's a limit to how much you can study, and you may not know it. You may have to just force yourself to stop studying, which is what I did sometimes. I could just keep going. So yeah, it's important to take breaks. And that can be applied to a lot of areas of life, even where I am right now. I realize the importance of breaks. I'm sure if the me who's the me if me from 10 months ago, the one who started the series, saw what I was doing, taking all these breaks, he'd be like, oh, how preposterous. But it is what it is. I don't make the rules. Ah, yes. I don't know why. It's been like, oh my god, it's been like 50 episodes since Stuart's disappearance and the funeral. That was, oh my god, that was so long ago now. But I was just thinking about him. I reflect. There's not a whole lot to reflect on in this series, so the stuff I can reflect on, I do. Don't mind the water bottle. I don't think I have noise cancellation, so you just have to bear with my. I mean, I've been doing that ever since the beginning of the series, so it's just a fact of life, like the jitters used to be, until I abruptly fixed them. Although I might not, jitters might well come back if I hadn't fixed my issues. And it had to do with Java actually. I don't remember what I was screwing around with Java for. Or was it like a programming thing? It might have been a programming thing. But yeah, I like deleted a version of Java and I reinstalled another, and then yeah, I came back from my break to I think yesterday. I was gonna initially do it last night, but I was wicked tired. I mean, I'm technically wicked tired right now because I'm still pretty sore from yesterday's shift at work, but um, I'm I'm better today, so I was able to muster up some chutzpah. I don't know exactly what that means. Some you know, motivation to get things done on Journey to the Farlands. So yeah. Oh, that is 15. It sounded awfully loud on my headset. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. I think I still have my volume tuning stuff all good. That's one thing I realized when I went back to the early episodes of Journey of the Farlands. I apologize in advance if you do go back to them. They definitely have quality issues, like audio. Like my mic isn't really actually all that different. It's just the volume stuff is like really imbalanced. Maybe one day I'll get an actual proper mic, but probably not because I don't really know how much longer I'll actually be making all these videos. Although, if I do end up going to college, like I talked about before, I may, like if I stick around here where I live currently, then I could technically continue Journey to the Farlands into college. I may do that, but I probably won't. I probably will just take like a good multi-year break or something, or just be a lot. I don't know if I'll make like an official break, but I'll probably take time to focus on myself a little bit and then come back. Uh, we're at about 3.2 million. A little bit off course, of course. Gosh, I make myself laugh. But we're a little bit off course because I've been taking quite a break recently because it's been a busy last few weeks. So I'm basically where I was a few weeks ago, if not a month ago. So yeah, we're puttering along now though. for First stream back after my exam break and whatnot. It wasn't much of a break. I know I call it a break, but it wasn't really to regain motivation. I was just channeling my energy into something else. Although I do feel a little bit motivated to come back now, a little bit. So maybe that itself is true. Anyhow. Oh, I gotta do a quick sheep sharing over here. I've also been considering using a texture pack, maybe. Might see if I can find one that's like neat looking, that's not too far of a departure from, you know, just this. Because I do like it, but I've also been kind of get a little bit too used to the same old for 10 months straight. I took some breaks for sure, like by changing up the texture pack, but I could definitely maybe do with a permanent change to another texture pack if I can find one that's not horrible. That's that's just like a thought out loud. It's not like I'm not actually considering that. I'm just kind of being like, I prefer to do it to talk my thoughts out like that out loud, just because it makes it a bit clearer to you guys, my thought process. I think it's a bit neater. I mean, the whole archive thing, so it kind of expands that, you know, to its fullest. Get to see exactly where I am at a given point. Talking or not talking, because, you know, commentary is, yeah, it's not as frequent as no commentary. Do I need to gather stone? I might just do that. But I don't know. I've been kind of itching to do a series that isn't just walking to the Farlands. I mean, I'll definitely keep the series around, but I want to do a new shtick, a new spiel that maybe it doesn't get quite as much viewership because I know Journey to the Farlands, my series here, It's like my most popular series on the channel, which fair because it's Farlands are awesome. So I don't blame people for being interested. But yeah, I just want to do something, I can be a bit more creative and do have a bit more liberty than just being restricted to walking. So I'm trying to think of an idea for a series that might use some ideas from my older series I've done, like Minecraft Through Time, where I go through the versions, and Hardcore Adventures, where I'm playing just hardcore. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. But I know for sure Terraria is in the cards, Java's in the cards, or Java SMP, which is Java Adventure always. Java within Java. It's a Javaception. So that's the SMP I'm on, our host, and yeah, I'll be doing a little stream on that every once in a while. I'm gonna probably try and get back into it. I might even wait till after I get back from my trip. I'm not too sure. See how bored I get. Although tomorrow I'll probably be outside. I'll probably spend a little bit of time outside tomorrow because actually I haven't checked the weather. I should probably check the weather before making up my mind on whether I'll be outside or not. Because if it's gonna rain tomorrow, I might just be inside. But I'm gonna check. Maybe it'll be sunny and I can go in the pool tomorrow. Then I'll probably stream during the Farlands sooner than later, so it might be an earlier stream tomorrow because I'm at work. So I'll probably just stream before I go to work, kind of thing. At least like I'll work something out. God, I'm just puns galore today. I got 2 weeks of puns to get out of my system. It looks like. Yeah, it looks like it'll be. Oh wow, Friday. So that's tomorrow. It says thunderstorm. Not very good. But it does say only like less than a millimeter rain per hour. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not too sure. But so it might be an indoor day tomorrow actually. I'll see. I'll see if that thunderstorm thing happens. And if it does, then I probably won't be outside. I might have to postpone my day outside. I was thinking maybe Saturday, but I do work 2 to 6. I could go out like in the morning. I like how I'm like approaching this, like trying to work it into my schedule. But yeah, I gotta get back into Doctor Who and Mumbo or Good or that kind of stuff. I gotta get back into that. I mean, the break has also included those stuff because those stuff, but mainly because I've been focusing on other endeavors like school and other shows. So hopefully I'll get back into that stuff. I enjoyed watching it when I did. So I'm going back, kind of going back to the all reliable. Where are we at for time? Oh, just over 40 minutes. Yeah, we'll go to an hour. We'll do a nice clean break at an hour today. Lots of talk of break, like that word. I swear. If I say it any more times, I'm just gonna snap. But yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to be back in Journey to the Farlands. Honestly, yeah, the 2 weeks, it was a time, very busy. So I was constantly kind of distracting myself with school and all that. So it was just that. And then there was like one day. Actually, there was a few days where I got to enjoy myself. No, I was kidding. I enjoy myself all the time, don't worry. But it's just to what degree. But I've been taking pretty good care of myself. And, oh, look at this stunning landscape. Holy. I have to plant the bed here and take a screenshot. But yeah, but take good care of myself. We're back and ready to carry the series into the 150s in episodes and maybe bring some new ideas to the table for some other channel stuff. So keep your eyes out for that if you're interested in that. If it sounds interesting. Oh, that's terrific. All right, where is this one? Oh, 3.18 million. About that coordinate thing I was talking about earlier. I don't know. I was just trying to. That's something that's been kind of going around and around the head repeatedly. Like it just kept coming back. But anyhow. Oh, this is terrific though. Look at this. This terrain. God, this could be the Farlands. You know? Not quite. Not quite what I'm looking for. It doesn't quite fit the bill. We're not quite there yet. Got a good 9 million to go. Yeah, about. We're not quite at a third yet. So, wait. No, we've already passed 25%. When is a third? It might even be. Oh, I completely forgot. Anywho. So yeah, I don't got much planned. It's summer now, so I can be excited. I got some more school stuff like graduation and prom and stuff that'll happen next week, but other than that, it's just gonna be laid back summer and then trip for a week to go to go on a nice trip across the country. And then I'll be back to continue what I started right now on the channel and other things too. You know, oh, I said about the clean break at an hour, but I'm getting pretty tired. I've had it was a long day yesterday. Today wasn't too bad. I went fishing today and caught one fish, but that's okay. I went with my dad, so he got a bit better luck than I did. But anywho, I'm just saying today was a good day. But yeah, yesterday was busy because it was my last exam day. But yeah, it's all that stuff's in the past, and now we're on to work, my job, and just some casual YouTube streaming stuff in this. Yeah, it's true. I'm trying to remember. Oh, this series is so elementary, so simple. It's just. Oh, that's a good final topic of the episode. It the journey. I mean, to some it seems completely arbitrary, or like just completely like why, and fair. I mean, I do say that, but it is true. It's a very odd thing to go about doing, especially in like my precarious position where I'm just like doing this just for fun kind of thing. And I've actually got like a life and stuff and things that need going on. So yeah, it can be considered a bit of a waste, but also I don't know. I got the ball rolling and the momentum is being maintained. But hey, we haven't had an outpost in like half a year. Actually, it might have been less than that. When was outpost 2? Outpost 1 and 2 are in the same month. Holy, it's been half a year. Oh dear. No, no, it has. Wait. I got materials after that, but I think it might have actually been half a year since I've like settled. That's crazy. I don't think I had an Outpost 3. I like settled for like one episode that one time. I'm not counting Uno. Uno was a one episode thing, yes, but I'm talking about the other time. Um, but oh yeah, it's been a long time since I've at last settled. And I guess that's a good thing, keeping the momentum. But yeah, it's such an odd thing because like the Farlands thing, it's just like walking for however long, like the 33 days or whatever. 33 days in game or 40 days. I don't even know how many days it is of walking in game, but or I guess real life days of walking in game. But yeah, it's so odd because I kind of just started and it feels like it's been forever since I started the series and a lot has happened, like the entirety of grade 12 speaking of, and a job, like I had a completely different job when back like 10 months ago. I had, it was a similar me, but not quite the me now. Ooh, spooky. Getting into existentialism for the last few minutes. Funny, aren't I? At least I think so. I don't know what you guys think. You probably think I'm batty or something, or I don't know what you guys say. Crazy, mad. Um, I'm trying to remember the trait erratic from that's the Sims 4 trait. It used to be insane, but insane is it's a bit of a touchy word, touchy subject. Using that word. Apparently, that's what I've gathered because that's what the trait used to be called, and then it got renamed to erratic, which is probably a bit more acceptable, maybe. I don't know. Get back to me on that. It's like a news broadcast. Getting back to old Beam. Oh, I haven't used the boat all episode. I think we're due for a boat. Enough of the existentialism. Yeah, that closing topic. Yeah. Well, yeah, it does seem like pretty simple, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of persistence. So, a lot of work. Getting everything to work the way it does. Getting this series. All the pieces falling into place. But anyway, we'll just continue our boating adventures. Oh, look at that. Look at that piece of art. Nature. A piece of art. Natural art, if you will. We've hit the ice sheets. Almost at the end. I can almost go to bed. I usually like to go to a complete day. I don't know why. I guess it's just neat to start off the next, or not. It's like a nice clean way to cut off an episode. Nice, neat and clean, orderly way to do things, and I'm all about that. All about that. Yeah. So here's to however many 100 more episodes it takes, however many more hiatuses like this. But maybe one day we'll get to our Farlands. Maybe that we'll finally, that when will finally be I don't know, a reality. Maybe that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know. But anywho, I am going to shear this sheep. Continue walking for a good few hundred blocks or so, and then we'll wrap her up for the day. I think that'll be a nice clean point to break off the episode. Break off, end the episode. I don't know why I'm saying break off. Oh my god, break. No. No. I could just walk for miles and, just talk to myself. Talk myself for miles in this world, and there's no one here. There's Herebein. Of course. But it's been an ongoing hunt that will pick up maybe at some point. Well, there's a bit of everything, I guess, in this episode. So for those of you newcomers, that's a bit of everything. I don't know if actually people new to the channel would have actually watched this whole episode, but congratulations if you did. I give you my something gratitude. I'm grateful. Yes, I'm grateful. There we go. I'm having word fun today, at least this evening. I guess this morning. It's after midnight now. Anyway, yes, I'm getting pretty tired, so I should probably wrap up the episode before I start going a little crazy. Don't wanna alarm the newbies or even the people watching for a while, I'm sure. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next episode. And oh gosh, I forgot my outro. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Alrighty.